Thomas Morstead will get us started here. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. The #1 pick in the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his...
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, 1 play in, 1 sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll put Loveland in motion. Williams to throw, and they're going to give him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays. Frank Warner getting in for the sack, and that's going to lead to 3rd and very long. To throw, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift, and he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Nicole Hardman deep to return. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a 4th-year man out of Iowa State.
You know, Mike, at this level, you just very rarely see the type of performance we did last week, where just one player is so much better than everyone else on the field. I mean, yes, he throws for all those touchdowns, but then at the same time, he's able to protect the ball. I mean, he is just operating at a completely different level, and I'm not sure what he has in store today, but I'm certainly excited to see.
A big play to kick off this drive. That gains an even 60 yards. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. McCaffrey. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Bears offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Moore. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Operating from the shotgun. He's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Back
think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he comes into these final couple of games as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Gervon Dexter in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, 49ers.
First down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Back into the hands of Watkins. Down the right sideline. What about that? Out of bounds. All the way down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Niners. It's a gain of 43 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Purdy again. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Throwing again is Purdy. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. To throw once more, it's Purdy. To the goal line and in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, 49ers.
On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Holston Loveland. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 21, here's 2nd and 2. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He gets free inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are on the board. It's now 14-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. As we get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, he sets the pace here as we get to the latter stages of the season. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 was that one. And with the yardage picked up on that last throw, that's going to move them over 4,000 yards passing for the season. Even in today's age of offense, still a meaningful number for quarterbacks and not an easy plateau to reach. A first down throw for Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Back to the air again is Purdy. intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. On first down, it's Swift. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Third and long. Williams. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. He's closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game, and we haven't hit halftime yet. A definite storyline to follow closely. Maybe adds to it here as they embark on this next drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Caught downfield by Pearson. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. Throwing on first down is Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners first down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll come up here first and 10. Again in the air for Purdy. Back into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
At the 38-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. Third down coming up.
3 yards to go.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. He's going to have on Niners first down. They convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7 yards. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. His kick is good. And the Niners going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you're all having a very happy holiday.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Now he'll run. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and a yard. Here's Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Back to the air is Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. The 49ers down to punt this one. Back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Bears offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10. Past midfield. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 56 yards. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. They'll run with Swift. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Moving to his left.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Niners 17, Bears 14.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, San Francisco. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's Rome Odunze, the 1st-round pick, along with the Bears offense getting set for their next possession. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 21-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Purdy. And that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down.
And the 49er, 1st down.
They'll throw again with Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, 49ers. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. The Bears offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Forced out left. Now he takes off. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Nick Bosa getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made a pay.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd down, Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
For San Francisco.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Bears offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and inches.
3rd and short yardage. And here's Williams. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. On the give, it's Swift. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 12-yard line.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Roll, Odunze, touchdown Bears. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the Bears' 39-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. The Bears offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. Williams going to look to throw it, and the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
That's good for A.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Brings up
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And now it's 4th down. Here's Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. He pulls it in around the 5. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded.